like Makai is something I obviously would like to be revisited. But other than that, like letting us visit the outside world would also be, oh, we are firing AIDS. It's the Midsummer Festival and STDs are spreading. Wonderful. And it seems to be dealing decent amount of damage. Nice. But, okay. Let's focus. But, like, yeah, outside world would be something quite special, because we have visited outside world in a game, but that was in a fighter game. So, to actually let us fight in an outside world would be something cool. A moon would be something nice again. There was something about Okina being referencing being excited for the next time lunar capital is invaded, like that happened in the Grimoire of Uzan. So that could be something that could be like fun if Okina strings the character. Like Okina has been quite the active character lately. So having Okina orchestrate the new lunar capital invasion and making us the players the aggressors, I think that could be something fun to do, and then give us someone from the lunar capital as the final boss. Like making the player to be the kind of the villain would be something fun, and well, that could be an opportunity to, even though Uzun has said that, I think he said that he will not make Wakatsuki. Where they named Wakatsuki? Well, the cheaters from Lunar Capital into actual encounterable bosses in game. I think he said that he didn't want to do that because it would be unfair to the player, but I'm sure he make something up. But yeah, that could be something fun. Invade the Lunar Capital instead of trying to save it like we did in 15. I don't think we need a new game about hell. We've been to hell so many times in the past few games that I don't think we need to go into hell. Also, the what was the name of the realm of the Miko? I can't remember, but that realm, I don't think it is going to. I don't think it's going to make for a good setting for a game because, well, it's Miko's personal realm, and you would really need to get creative to actually make something up from that. So I don't think that's an option. Well, there is also something we have never seen in a shooting game either, that being heaven. Like, we've been to heaven, or at least a portion of it in SWR and Anti-Enemy of Common Flowers. We have visited heaven, at least briefly, but that could be something fun fighting Celestials. And it would be a good opportunity to reintroduce Tenshi as an actual boss or a playable character, who knows. But yeah, those are my thoughts on what I personally would like to see from Touhou 20. One really cool thing that Zoom could try reintroducing is the spell card challenges from Imperishable Night. Those were really cool. Even though I suck shit, it was still really cool trying to challenge them. Also, you never know, we still have only one Phantasm stage. 20 could be something. Touhou 20 could be a good opportunity to try reintroduce that mechanic if we have interesting enough bosses to warrant that. Like, we all know that Imperishable Night was supposed to have a Phantasm stage. And I personally think it could have gone either two ways. Zun had said that he had some plans for Sakya and her backstory, so the Phantasm stage could have been about that. There's no proof for it, but since there was the theory that Sakya is a Lunarian, which was later disproven, there is a chance that Zoom was actually planning to go that route back then, and making Sakya related, or the actual Toyorime Sakya-hime. No wait, was it Toyorime? No, well, Sakya-hime, the god that appeared for Moko in her backstory. There is a chance that Zoom's original idea was to go down that route. There's no telling, but that is possible. But the other possibility, the one that I personally believe, is that Moko herself was originally supposed to be the Phantasm boss. And the reason I'm saying that is that it is really weird that Imperishable Night is the only game after the first Touhou game with a route that you can actually choose for yourself, and that has never been used before. So what I think is going happened is that originally there was not going to be a route, and originally Erin was going to be the de facto final boss, and then it because in current version of Imperishable Night, like the one we got, going with the Eren route gives you like the mid ending. Like, it says that you won, but the playable characters know that things are not done, so you have to play the game again and then go the Kaguya route. But yeah, that's the intended way of playing it currently. And defeating Kaguya gives you the de facto good ending. What I think was originally the plan was for the player to defeat Eren without a choice on the final boss, and then Kaguya would be the extra stage boss, as in the playable characters noticing that everything's not right, it would lead to the player character challenging Kaguya in an extra stage, and then that extra stage would lead into Moko's fight, which would have been the Phantasm stage. I personally believe that was the Zun's original vision, or at least I'm guessing that was it. Orin. But yeah, E.IN is really strange game in Touhou standards, and a really good one in Touhou standards. Yeah. One thing Zun could try with Touhou 20 is to reintroduce the team mechanic that was kinda used in, like, I don't count as A and Hidden Star in Four Seasons as repeats of Imperishable Nights. Like the gimmick, which is that you can choose two characters or one if you like, but I don't count Hidden Star and Subterranean Animus as repeats of that, because in those games you choose your secondary shot type for yourself. You don't choose an actually new character, because in Imperishable Night you could choose teams or single characters. You like, if you wanted to be a shit ass, you could play as Yume solo. I don't know why you would ever want to do that, but you had the option. But you also had the option to do Yume plus Yuyuka, and then you also had the option to do Yuyuka solo, and that kind of variety was really refreshing. And yeah, no matter how you look at it, Sakya plus Remilia was the strongest combination in that game. Remilia's sheer fucking damage made the game like super easy, plus Remilia's utility, because you would like split your damage as well and cover double the area with it. Like, that made it even better, because that game had a lot of points where enemies were coming from both sides of the screen. So what you would do, you would leave the other half of Remilia's shot type to the other side of the screen, and then you would go yourself to the other side and you would destroy everything at once. Because even when split, Remilia's damage was for the most part enough to eviscerate all the fairies. Sakya was a good addition when you didn't need Remilia on the field and could, or for some reason needed to go quick, but it was like, it was more novelty. Remilia was the thing you wanted to focus on in Sakya Remilia routes, and Remilia was so good that she was one of the best characters to run solo. Rain could work well as Yukari, but